What's the one injury you claimed was combat-related that you actually got another way? I was a specialist in Iraq in 2009, and my entire disability claim is based on a lie. I get 30% from the VA for a back injury I supposedly got when our convoy hit an IED outside Fallujah. That's what my medical records say. That's what I told the doctors. That's what the VA approved. The truth? I hurt my back playing volleyball at the recreation area on base. We had this makeshift court set up behind the chow hall. Sand pit, net held up with engineer stakes, nothing fancy. One Thursday afternoon, I'm playing with some guys from my platoon. I jump up to spike the ball, come down wrong, and feel something pop in my lower back. The pain was instant. Couldn't stand up straight. My buddies had to help me walk to the aid station. That's where Sergeant First Class Patterson found me. He was our platoon sergeant, and he pulled me aside before I saw the medic. What happened to you? Hurt my back playing volleyball, Sergeant. He looked at me like I was stupid. You hurt your back doing what? Playing volleyball at the rec area? Patterson shook his head. No, you didn't. You hurt it yesterday when we took contact on Route Irish, remember? The blast from that IED threw you against the door of the MRAP. I stared at him. But Sergeant, we didn't take any contact yesterday. Yes, we did. You just forgot because you hit your head too. Now get in there and tell the doc what really happened. I understood immediately. If I hurt my back playing volleyball, it was my own fault. No benefits, no disability rating, nothing. Just a dumb specialist who injured himself playing games. But if I hurt it in combat from an IED blast, that's a Purple Heart injury. That's service-connected. That's VA disability for life. The medic asked me what happened. I looked at Patterson standing in the doorway. IED blast yesterday on Route Irish, doc. Threw me against the MRAP door. Didn't think it was serious until today. The doc wrote it all down. Never questioned it. Why would he? We ran Route Irish every other day. IED attacks happened constantly. Made perfect sense. Patterson filed the paperwork. Even got 2 other guys to sign statements saying they witnessed the blast and saw me get thrown around inside the vehicle. The thing is, there actually had been an IED attack that week, just not one that hit our convoy. Patterson used details from another unit's contact report to make my story match up with real events. 3 months later, I'm back at Fort Hood getting evaluated by VA doctors. My back is legitimately messed up. Chronic pain, limited mobility, the whole thing. Just got it from volleyball instead of combat. The VA rated me at 30% disability. I get a check every month. I got priority medical care. I can put combat wounded veteran on job applications, all because Patterson decided to protect me from my own stupidity. Here's what keeps me up at night though. 10 years later, I'm at a barbecue with some guys from my old unit. We're drinking beer, telling old stories, and someone mentions the volleyball injury. My wife overhears. Wait, I thought you hurt your back from an IED? The whole table went quiet. Patterson, who was there at the barbecue, just looked at me and said, he did. The volleyball thing was a different time. Sprained his ankle playing volleyball. The back was definitely the IED. My wife accepted that explanation, but now I'm terrified. What if the VA audits my claim? What if someone reports it? Would I have to pay back 10 years of disability payments? I've tried to come clean twice. Called the VA hotline once, but hung up before saying anything. Started to tell my wife the truth, but couldn't do it. So now I'm stuck living this lie forever. Every time I get my disability check, I think about that stupid volleyball game and how I'm probably committing fraud. Patterson retired as a master sergeant. At his ceremony, he pulled me aside and said, "Don't ever tell anyone the truth about that back injury. You earned that disability by serving. Doesn't matter how it actually happened, but it does matter, and I'll probably never fix it."